Teresa, your bio states you help your clients make selections easy and fun. So let's talk a little bit about the secret sauce. I mean, as you just talked about, there's so many moving parts today, but we got availability issues, we have delays, we have to reselect sometimes. So with all these challenges, how do you continue to keep the process easy and fun, and get people to still walk out of the process and say, wow, Teresa was awesome. That really was easy and fun.
I think part of it's kind of like what we touched earlier, just being ahead of the game, making selections earlier to try to avoid having issues, and just doing kind of the same process, but doing things sooner, and ordering sooner for those things, just so they don't have as many delays. Just try to be proactive in that way to prevent issues is kind of our main goal. But and I think being organized, so just keeping things organized and being on top of things, like I'll watch something if it's delayed, just to try to be proactive and give them heads up, like, hey, we might have to reselect this if they don't get stock in soon. It's just hard to say, but
I remember when I was really involved with the selection process, and we would make selections, and then typically by the time in a normal schedule, so just a matter of a few months, by the time we made selections, the time they actually were going to be installed, the client would forget. And then they would sort of call you up in a tizzy going like, what was my paint color again? Or what did I select for a tile? And they would forget. So are you seeing some of that now too, where there's such a long delay between selections and when the installation happens? And if that's the case, yes. Do you do anything different to try to preempt that, or at least put people at ease that, hey guys, it's going to be okay? How does that work?
Yes, some do forget. I started doing these, I'll call them just like a selections PDF. I try to pull pictures of a lot of their selections per room with light fixtures and what your cabinets look like and finishes, and kind of put it together in a little PDF to kind of help remind them, to use as a guide of what things are going to look like together. So that I think kind of helps as well, just to kind of remind them and myself, just to keep in mind of what's going in each room, what things look like, to use as a guide to help with that. So I think there's maybe less forgetting certain things, but there is a lot of moving parts with building a home that not everybody is aware of. So there are little things that do still get forgotten, or those kind of things. But